everyone. I'm Andrew from Tulip Valley, and I am so happy today to be joined by my friend Kate Colvin from the University of Idaho. And we're going to talk about
Hey,
Ethan's
everyone.
Smile Mix and everything that the university is doing. And so, Kate, let's just dive right in. A little bit about yourself and your role and your connection to the farm, and let's take it from there.
Great. Well, it's lovely to be here, and I really appreciate you having me on to talk about this. I'm thrilled to have partnered with you on this initiative, and I'm just so excited for this year and so many more to come. But as you said, I'm Kate Colvin, and I am the Assistant Director for the Office of Alumni Relations at the University of Idaho. And I've been with the program for about a half of a year. Prior to that, I worked in the psychology field, primarily with military special operations, also some professional sports in the area of sports psychology, performance enhancement. So the idea of just healing, recovery is something that's really important to me. And so, gosh, when you started doing everything that you were doing with Ethan Smile, I just thought it was so incredible, the work that Reese did and what he helped spearhead. And what really stood out to me, and one of the reasons I really wanted to reach out to you was Reese mentioned, what can we do to help people through this pain? And that was something that I just really connected with naturally. And as far as, finding an opportunity to connect with you, it just seemed like a no-brainer, right? As far as not just having an opportunity to gather and celebrate Ethan and remember him and take in Ethan's smile in this beautiful area, this beautiful farm, but also hopefully the community service projects moving forward as well.
Absolutely, and I think that was something that I loved about the conversation, and in reaching out and the conversations that we had around really the healing and saying, here, what is it, the dirt therapy, and that has been the focus of Ethan Smile. And, it was something that
Mhm.
Reese felt like, hey, Andrew, what can we do, right?
Yeah.
And as a community, what can we do? And I think that you're the professional here, but it seems to me like when there's a lever that can be pulled, that it does create an element of, I don't want to say necessarily control, but there's a measure of activity, right? We want
Absolutely.
to do
Yeah.
something. We're active creatures. We have that the idea of gathering together to do something for people that are hurting, and then when we're hurting, we seek to connect with other people, and I'm excited
Yeah.
about being able to further that through flowers.
Yeah, and I think, that's something that stood out to me when I first chatted with Stacy, because prior to us doing this event, I mean, I spoke with Stacy in depth about, what it should look like and
Mhm.
how we could best honor Ethan throughout this process. And she just mentioned how she's seen that coming together, and she's experienced firsthand that helps heal other people, but also it helps heal the family. And so I'm so excited for the opportunity to bring folks together. For that opportunity to heal, as a family, a Vandal family in a community.
So yeah, let's talk about that. And so
Yeah.
when
Okay.
we were chatting, we said, hey, you know what? Vandals love to get together
Yep.
and serve and celebrate, right? I think those are the
Yep.
things that we was like, hey, so how could we bring that together? And we have an amazing farm, right? We're
Yeah.
happy to throw our gates and our hearts open to people. And so we came up with the Vandal Bloom, or I can't remember what we're calling it, but talk to me a
Yeah.
little
Vandal
bit
Night
about
Bloom.
what. Yeah, there you go, Vandal Night Bloom,
Yep.
exactly. Talk through, how that came together, what we hope to accomplish with that, especially from the university's perspective.
Yeah, so we have alumni, all throughout the nation, also internationally, and we have some very active alumni chapter. The Puget Sound is one of our most flourishing regions as far as, alumni coming to events, but also just being involved. And so when the tragedy happened, there was the candlelight vigil in Moscow. And then I did have some other alumni reach out at various locations and asked, hey, we can't make it to Moscow, but we want to get together. And one of those areas was Seattle. And so one of our alumni hosted a candlelight vigil on the UW campus. And
Mm.
so it just really made sense for this chapter to embrace Ethan Smile, to embrace Tulip Valley Farms. And so that's kind of how it continued to spur, as they wanted to continue to support the family, the community. And so it seemed like a no-brainer, to use this as an opportunity for our community to gather, to celebrate one another, to celebrate their lives. All four of the students that we lost their lives. Stacy said that Ethan loved to party. She said he was a good kid, but he loved to party. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna
Right.
we're gonna have a party. We're gonna bring our community together.
Right. No, and that's something that we've talked about. And we, even just last night, we had an amazing sunset, and the team out here is working like crazy. But it is a remarkable thing to sit down on a hay bale and to enjoy a farm, to enjoy each other's company, to enjoy some color, and in this case, really to celebrate the lives of Ethan, and the forever sisters, right?
Absolutely. Yes, Anna, Maddie, and Kaylee. Absolutely.
Absolutely, which is super cool. Help us understand a little bit more. What else would the university like to share with those who may be on the periphery, understanding of what has transpired to date, and what I guess what can be done, what continues to be done, what role for somebody, if they were to step forward and say, hey, look, it's just this morning I've had my phone's been ringing off the hook with people saying, hey, what I want to support, I want to get a sweatshirt, I'd like to buy some bulbs, I want to do some other things. Is there what's the extension of that from the university's perspective?
Absolutely. So obviously we're in support of anything and everything that can possibly be done to support the Vandal Supporting Vandals Fund is scholarships.
Yes,
Yep.
right.
So that's a great fund that's set up in the name of the students. And so for the day of the event in particular, we're going to have, I love your sweatshirt. We're going to have specially branded ones.
Right.
Stacey was actually just wearing one in a video that y'all
Yes.
posted, the 2023.
Yes,
Yeah.
the
So the
special
day,
edition ones. Yeah.
it is. Yeah, it was a little spoiler alert. So
Yeah.
the day of the event, those sweatshirts that are sold, 50% of those sales are actually going to go to the Vandal Supporting Vandals Fund.
Right.
So that will be split evenly amongst all four student scholarships. So that's just something wonderful that the Chapin family is doing. They've continued to support one another, the community. So that's just a no-brainer. Did I freeze on your end as well?
Yes. Are you
Cool.
frozen? There we go.
Here, we'll see if that works, but we can continue to keep talking.
There we go. That's it.
Am I there or no?
I can hear you. There we go.
Okay, cool. Hi, I'm back. Okay.
Yeah.
So 50% is going to go to the Vandal Supporting Vandals Fund. So again, be equally distributed amongst the four student scholarships. And then the other 50% is going to go towards the foundation. And I froze again, didn't I?
No, you're good. It's
okay. Like it looks like it's freezing on my end. Okay. Yep. So that'll go to the foundation that the Chapin family are starting in Ethan's name as well.
Awesome. Well, that's spectacular.
Very excited about that. Yeah. And then for the day of the event, you, Andrew, have graciously offered to let us use the space free of charge, which is amazing. And so all of the tickets purchased, which are discounted for entry, 50% off, that will also go to the Vandal Supporting Vandals Fund.
Right.
So,
yeah.
So the University of Idaho, our office, and as well as your farm is donating all of those proceeds. The day of, we also have some amazing folks that are going to come out and have volunteered their services to play, the Stage Hogs. So we're going to have a band out there, some live music, a food truck, and it's just going to be a great celebration and a great opportunity to be together.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be it's a fun thing to get together. Always.
Yeah. And then obviously we want to make this an annual event. And then this fall, our relationship obviously isn't going to be over. So this fall, we're looking at bringing our alumni out to the farm to help get it ready and prepared for next season's tulips. So that's just going to be a great continued relationship. And we're really excited to be able to give back. And then, again, dirt therapy or the idea of grounding is such an under-researched area, but we know that it absolutely improves mental and physiological health.
No, it is spectacular. There's so many people that have volunteered to come out and plant tulips. I'm like, and it's also my favorite thing to do. I mean, it's my second. I love planting tulips and I love sharing tulips. And so this is my very favorite thing to do is share tulips. And so to have the opportunity to do this with Vandal Nation and everyone all spring long is spectacular. And to add, the nuance, flowers are personal. And to be able to connect with people that you've never met before, but have a common interest in celebrating the lives of these young people, is a spectacular opportunity for us and our team and our farm. And we look forward to getting together on the 9th and then always through Ethan's smile. So
Absolutely. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Andrew. I know that our alumni are so looking forward to it, and our community as a whole just really appreciates the support that you've offered to everybody and the families during this time.
Great, great. All right. Okay. Anything else that we forgot? Anything else you want to mention before we sign off?
I don't think so. Just go
Okay.
Vandals.
There
Vandal
you go.
strong.
Go
Yep.
Vandals. All right. Outstanding. Well, I'm Andrew Miller from Tulip Valley Farms. I've been joined by my friend Kate Colvin from the University of Idaho Alumni Affairs Office, and we've been talking about Ethan's Smile and the Vandal Night Bloom coming up on April 9th, the evening of April 9th. More details are on our website. And where else can people learn more about this, Kate?
On our Eventbrite webpage. So we have posts on Facebook, but if you also go to the University of Idaho Alumni Office events, there's a link that will take you directly to registration as well as the event details.
Outstanding. All right,
Yep.
there you have it. We'll make sure we put all of those links in the show notes as well. So, all right, Kate, thank you so much for your
Thank
time,
you.
and go Vandals.
Go Vandals. Thanks.
All right.